boys and girls. How is everybody today?
Hi, kids. It's good to see you all here this morning.
Good morning, Methodists. What's happening?
Well, one thing that's happening, at least I heard it on the news this morning, is that women in Saudi Arabia are protesting because they're not allowed to drive.
What? Women in Saudi Arabia can't drive?
Nope. Men won't let them.
Well, that's ridiculous. Women can drive as well as men. In fact, you know what? Women are treated like slaves in too many parts of the world still. Who put men in charge there anyway?
Men did?
Well, that's ridiculous. Women and men should have equal rights. It's only fair. They should do something about it.
Well, they are. That's why it was on the news. They were having a drive-in.
Ooh, I like drive-ins. Big movies, as long as they have fish burgers.
Not that kind of drive-in. More like a sit-in, as in a protest. But the women are sitting in cars and driving them to make a point.
Good for them. I bet God is smiling at that. God is all about justice, as we're learning from Moses in this month's stories in our Sunday school classes.
Hey, we should do that.
Smile?
No. We should have a drive-in. I've always wanted to drive a car, too.
But we're not old enough.
And we're puppets.
Maybe you should just, drive a puppet car.
But I want to drive a real car, like the women in Saudi Arabia. It isn't fair here either. Puppets should be allowed to drive. I'm tired of being treated like a slave.
Oh, for goodness sakes, Barnabas. Nobody is treating us like slaves.
Don't bother me with the truth when I'm on a roll. Freedom, justice, liberty. See, I'm a prophet like Moses. I speak fiction to power.
But prophets speak truth to power.
Okay. But it is the truth that I want to drive a car.
Maybe we should practice first in a puppet car.
Okay. Luckily, I just happen to have my transmogrifier handy. And all you have to do is push this button, and it becomes a puppet car.
Okay. Oh, you can't even see out of here.
Well, I can if I just flutter up and peek a bit once in a while.
Oh, no.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, I heard somewhere that it's what you do that matters, not what you feel.
Well, then, I do have a bad feeling about this.
Maybe we should get a Saudi woman to drive for us. I think they'd be better at it than us.
No, I can do this.
But what about that?
Well, thank goodness for airbags.
No kidding, but please, do you mind? Let go of my person.
Oh, sorry. Maybe the driving thing wasn't such a good idea. But what you said just reminded me of today's Bible story.
It did.
Yeah, you said, let go of my person. And that's kind of like Moses saying, let my people go.
Well, today's story is about Moses and justice and the evils of slavery, about God wanting his people, wanting all people to be free.
You know the story, don't you, kids? The Hebrews were slaves in Egypt, and God called Moses to be his prophet and to lead God's people out of slavery.
And so Moses went to Pharaoh and told him what God said, what God always says and keeps on saying when there's injustice and oppression and unfairness. He said, "Let my people go."
Exactly. We know that God is a God of freedom and fairness, which is why he's still saying it to the men in Saudi Arabia who won't let women drive, to countries that aren't fair to poor people, exploiting their work to make others rich, or even bullies on the playground here at school who are mean to other kids just because they can be. Let my people go.
And because God is saying it still, we, like Moses, need to keep on saying it too, and keep doing it. Let my people go.
Amen. And now, is this another great day to be working for justice or what?